Have you all seen that documentary, Death in Dubai? Have you all seen it? Hey.
I just watched the BBC documentary.
So, guys, I have just watched the full documentary of what happened to Monica Karunji and the whole Dubai porta potty thing. And honestly speaking, the truth is, girls, all young girls look at influencers and they look at this life that they portray, the glamour, the glitz, the money, the everything, the nice outfits, the dope wigs, the flights. And you guys think that these girls don't suffer, but they do.
Tell me why this man was asked how he got into this line of work, because he was a bus driver in London, and he said he sells phones or something like that. He gets phones from London and brings them to Dubai. And he says, I was out partying at a club and I realized there was a gap in the market. That means that there was a market. There was a market. This filthy, disgusting man continued on to say that he would win £1 million and he would continue to do this job because he enjoys it.
Uganda should be praying that Abiy man was a Nigerian. The way those people will be praying that, oh, I wish this man was a Nigerian. This news for no die like this. I wish that pimp man is a Nigerian. We for not hear word for this media space. We for not hear word.
My fellow black people, my fellow Africans, African women, be careful. Be careful of Dubai. Dubai is not a safe place. The job opportunities in Dubai are not job opportunities. They want you to be a sex slave. Astaghfirullah, but I'm being honest. They want you to be their maid. They want to have fun with you, with all their friends in one room. I'm talking from experience. Oh, not me, obviously, astaghfirullah. But guys, this is a sad story. My friends, I have a friend, 2 of them. They came back successfully, but they had to fight. And they're so disrespectful, guys. There's so many stories of Dubai. There's this thing they call, I don't know what you call it, they poo on you. They literally...
I am going to assume that if you're watching this video, then you must be familiar with the BBC Africa Eye documentary about death in Dubai that is related to Dubai's porta potty parties. I must say that this documentary shocked very many of us, and whether we like it or not, the reactions that we are seeing online, even up to today, are just as intense. And I'm glad that very many Africans came out to share their concerns about this documentary, saying that why are our girls leaving the continent of Africa? Why Dubai? Why do you have to leave your nation and go to a nation like Dubai, where they don't even respect their own women? But some people have obviously come out to say that if you know that you don't have your relative in Dubai, if you don't have anyone related to you, a friend, a relative, anyone that you know in Dubai, why are you involving yourself in this matter? Like, why? You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Winnie Lucky. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, find yourself comfortable. By comfortable, I don't mean that you have to subscribe. However, if this is the kind of video that you really love to watch, you may consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell as well. If you're my returning subscriber, thank you so much. May God bless you. Now, I am glad that very many people came out to react to this documentary because I believe that reactions shape how we view these stories. Some people are going to say that this documentary helped us expose the exploitation that is in Dubai, but other people are going to come out and say that this is all nothing but stigma and something that is deeply rooted in misinformation or spreading a lot of misinformation, because this is the opportunity that some people got to, push back certain things. But before you even get to people's reactions, I am going to play a small clip from the BBC that was posted on TikTok, and then we can get an understanding of at least where certain reactions came from.
Black monkeys. That is one of the terms they used. They like telling black girls to get on their knees.
Behind the glitz and glam of Dubai you see on social media is a dark underbelly of sexual exploitation and poor living conditions for many African migrants. BBC Eye Investigations has spoken to women who say they went to the city and were pushed into sex work.
There was a client, I remember. He's like, we are paying you 15,000 to gang rape you, pee in your face, beat you, and add 5,000 if you eat our while we are recording you.
Lexi says she was tricked and trafficked to Dubai from Uganda. The BBC hasn't tracked down her captors, who she's since escaped.
I did try to ask for help from the police. They'll be like, you Africans cause problems for each other. We do not want to get involved. And they will hang up.
Dubai police did not respond to the BBC's request for comment.
This is where most Africans live.
This is just a clip of the 1-hour documentary that is in the BBC Africa channel. And in this clip, at least we can hear about the porta potty. It's not even the first time that I'm hearing this word, because early this year I came across this same word. And the person that was talking about it was a white woman. But when I watched the full documentary, the first thing that came into my mind is, obviously, I have someone that is in Dubai. I know someone that is in Dubai. Within me, I still wanted to find out how they're doing, even if it's indirectly. And much as they say that they're doing fine, I am already biased. I feel like most of these girls are not doing fine, but it is not true. Not everyone that is in Dubai, not every African that is in Dubai is actually hustling or suffering or being mistreated. Some of them have landed in good families, good companies. I just want to assure.
Irregular was saying something. The only reason why we have men such as Abby Le Bashir in our societies is because there's space for them to exist in our societies and in our countries. You understand? The only reason why they will never stop what they're doing, they will never stop their evil ways, their criminal ways, is because in the spaces that they exist in, there will always be support for the nonsense that they're doing. And support in the form of what? Clients. After watching this documentary, you know what I thought to myself? One of the issues that we have is that women are not seen as humans with rights. Women are seen as objects. You understand? And where are women commonly objectified? In the spaces that these men exist in. Now, when we speak about investigative journalism, we will say she is an example. Ronako, you understand? At least with this documentary, we could see what happens behind the scenes. And our worst crime as Africans, our worst crime as females is being at the bottom of the food chain. If you think about it, our lack of a very functional, efficient government, it leaves us vulnerable to people such as Abby Libo Bashir. Understand that it leaves us vulnerable to villains, quite literally so. We live amongst the most horrible people. And the sad realization is that in your own home country, in Africa, you are not seen. So now when you go to a foreign country, who will see you? Understand? Already in your own home country, you are not protected. When you go to a foreign country, who's going to protect you? No one.
The late president of Burkinabe, Thomas Sankara, once said that if they can feed you, they can control you. And that is very true. Someone got you out of Uganda using their resources, their connections, their money. And then he takes you to a foreign land where you know no one but them and the people they connect you to. You have no voice. You have no resources to bring you back. You have nothing, not even the passport that took you to the foreign land, because apparently when you reach there, it is taken. So what other choice are you left with other than to obey and do what you are told? I watched the entire documentary and I can tell you and confirm that everything about this documentary was so hooked, it was intense, and because the focus was on what exactly happened to monarchies, it was so heartbreaking to find out that even this journalist could not find the girl's grave. And because she couldn't find it, she had to go back to the same building where this girl apparently committed suicide and pay her last respect from there.
One thing that will kill Ugandans is their mouth. You people can talk. Ugandans, you talk. You literally don't know where to keep quiet. You literally don't know where to mind your business. You don't know where to put your words. And you don't know how much whatever you're saying is affecting other people. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. And this is the reason why we have so many reasons. The problem is you think you're the only nationality dealing with that situation, whatever situation is going on. That is the problem. Maybe you think you're the only people doing such jobs. I don't really understand. Why are you bringing attention to yourselves? If that person is not your sister, not your mother, not even your child, why are you all over making content out of something that is actually serious, that could affect all of us? Now, this guy is not even Ugandan. But all over the social media, you're talking. The bans have already come through. The Ugandan nationality is now, we're going to start running away from you people.
I am very sure that one of the values of journalism, if not investigative journalism, is impact, how it is going to affect the victims in question. I am very sure that they thought about it before this documentary was posted on YouTube. But like the lady said, we have no idea of what is happening to the people that were left behind in Dubai. We have no clue or whatsoever of what is really happening right now. It could be worse, could be better, we don't know. But what I know is that immediately after the documentary was published, we started receiving news. The UAE slaps visa ban on Uganda starting 2026. And that is what is happening. Even when you go to one of Uganda's leading newspaper, you're going to find out that it's the same thing. According to the immigration circular, Uganda is among the 9 countries whose citizens will be denied visas to the UAE. Whether you're going as a tourist or anything, you're not going to be allowed to go to Dubai. The other countries that were also banned include Afghanistan, Libya, Yemen, Somalia, Lebanon, Bangladesh, Cameroon, and Sudan. But when you continue, it said that the move comes after a BBC investigation linked Ugandan national Charles Mwesigwa to a sex trafficking ring in Dubai targeting vulnerable women. This article also gives us a round of the population of Ugandans that are in Dubai, and it says that official statistics from the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development indicate that more than 150,000 Ugandans live and work in the UAE as housemaids, cleaners, drivers, security personnel, and hotel staff. And I know that it's going to be heartbreaking for some of the people that were planning to travel to Dubai. I mean, the Ugandans, the ones that were making arrangements and saying that I'm going to work in Dubai next year. It's no more. That dream is gone. After watching the documentary and people's reactions, all I can say is that not everyone that is in Dubai is going through the same exploitations. Obviously, if you're an African, you're a black person, you're not going to get the same privileges that other races have. You're not. There's a way black people, Africans, we are looked at, and going to Dubai or any other foreign country should be like the last option that you have. You have tried everything and things have failed. What makes you think that someone who is putting in their resources is actually going to help you and not exploit you? Now, if you have the resources and you feel like being home is not going to help you, but traveling out of the country is going to, please go. Feel free to do whatever thing that you want to do with your resources. But if you don't have resources, please be vigilant. By resources, I don't only mean financial capability, I am also meaning the network. Otherwise, we also have people who willingly travel out of the nation knowing what they are going to do, unlike the ones that are actually trafficked unknowingly and exploited as sex workers. Some of them know and they are aware and they're willing to do anything. And again, it's their choices. They're 18 and above. But if you ask me about the ban, I feel like this is something that is going to prepare not only us Ugandans, but even the Africans out there, the countries that have been banned. It is going to prepare you that Dubai should not be the last bus stop. you can always do other things. Most of all, I still believe that everything happens for a reason. There's a reason as to why this documentary came out at this time of the year and in 2025. I'm just glad that this documentary had to come out. And until next time, see you. Bye bye.